Hi YouTube peoples, welcome back to the adventures of Ducky Girl. We are standing at the front of our house, which I've done a little bit of work on. Giant ducky up there. Today we're going to talk about the Sim-U-Kraft mod, because I have seen a little sim wandering around down there at the front. I did also log in this morning to several messages saying one of my Sims had died. So if you do install the Sim-U-Kraft mod, I would suggest that you don't take too long to get them sorted, because they will die of starvation, apparently. So that was a little bit sad. But as soon as he died, I was told another sim had wandered into my area, so we're going to try and summon him or her and get them a house built, because before you want to start thinking about their house, you need to actually make sure, there they are down there, you want to make sure that you have their resources so they can. So we're talking something simple. A house for them at this point would be like cobblestones. We need to make sure we have a fair few cobblestones, some planks, wood, a door. They will ask for wool. They will usually make their own bed. So what you will need is this block that I have in my hand. It is a Sim-U building constructor box. Along with one of those, you will need just a chest, just a simple chest. So we'll just find somewhere for him to go.
Sim-U-Kraft building constructor activated.
So that'll do that. Now we need to place our chest next to it. Now apparently, from what I hear, I don't know a huge amount on the Sim-U-Kraft mod, so I'll sort of be learning along with you. Apparently the Sims will build to the right of wherever you put the box. So what we then do is right click, we hire a builder. This is the Sim wandering around. Grab him. Okay. We need to choose a building. We'll go with residential because we need to house them first, so they're safe. Got lots and lots of options. I think they've just arrived. We just need something small for them at this point. So we need a tiny cabin, we need 22 cobblestone, 16 planks and 3 wool. So we would then go build it. We put in their supplies inside their chest. And then you can see he started building that. Just chuck in the door there. Now the buildings that the Sims do make for themselves, and also for you, you can also get them to build things for you. They may not come out totally spot on and perfect. Like doors might be missing. Pressure plates might be missing. They'll be still there, but they might have just sort of smashed them, so they'll be floating about. So you might want to just sort of check out their work when they're done. This box here is basically the box that tells you whether or not this building that they're making is active or not, and that's the box you can use to hire the Sims if it was a commercial or industrial building that you were building. In this case it's residential, so this box would therefore tell you which residents live in the house, because once he has built the house he then has a choice whether or not he can move into it, and it will usually come up and tell you that which particular sim has moved into which particular residential building. So that's pretty cool. As long as you give them the supplies and the means to look after themselves, your Sims will basically do that. So his completed building, his tiny cabin, is going to need some stairs. I can put them down for him. Now it is obviously extremely tiny, being tiny cabin, but your Sims won't seem to really mind this, so that's always a bonus. He might have left his door in there, yeah. So we'll put that up there for him. Oh no, I see. Okay, so well this is the box that we were just talking about. So it's an active building, it's residential, has one resident, she's just moved into his little tiny cabin there. And I think we've just had another Sim wander into the area, which would generally happen as soon as they've built a house. Maybe he just doesn't want a door. That's okay. I'll just put it back. As soon as they've built a house and basically moved into it, another Sim will wander into your area, from what I've seen in my other maps where I've played with this a little bit. Well, sun is going down, so we need to be mindful of that. I've got a few torches, so we'll help out Glynne here. I'll light him up a bit. Your Sims can also form relationships, like if a female Sim wandered into my area. As you can see now, Glynne is relaxing at home. Well, the more Sims you get, the more sort of pop-ups you'll see like that. They'll be hanging out together, relaxing together, they'll form friendships, form relationships, and apparently, from what I hear on other Sim-U-Kraft tutorials, they can also have babies. So basically, you would set them up with their means of survival, help them out with maybe a farm, grocery stores, make sure they've got enough produce, make sure they're covered and safe, as well as looking after yourself, of course. And they will make their own population. Shows how old they are. They do talk to you at some points, I think, which is kind of cute. We'll go inside now. It's getting dark. I do have it on peaceful at this moment, purely just so I could show you how to organise our Sims and get them housed. So now we have this one, and you can see that how to provide their objects and stick them in the chest and make sure they have everything they need. I'll be taking it off peaceful, and we will continue our adventures with our Sims, hopefully, if they want to survive. maybe meet this new sim who's taken off somewhere. Don't know where. And continue from there. With creepers and skeletons and stalking spiders. Scary bastards. I hate spiders. They freak me out. This texture pack I'm using. Oh my goodness. Spider jumps from my face. I'm like jumping 6 foot off my chair, but it's okay. Okay guys, well, I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Now we are working with a couple of mods on this one, one of which being the Sim-U-Kraft mod,